Alright, this is Robin here with T4T, and we are doing a deck profile with...
Yacine Sahli.
And what did you place today?
I finished 7th after Swiss, and I lost top 32. I lost the dice roll against 60 card Dinosaur, and it went really bad, so yeah, I got 2-0 quick. So, but the deck was really good. The one loss that I had in Swiss was against Trickstar because my hands were like really unplayable through Reincarnation, and game 3 had Droll and Reincarnation.
And what are you playing?
Draco Metal Foe is the best deck. Yeah.
Alright, let's get started.
Alright, cool. So first things first, the staples, 12 Metal Foes. I feel like this is just optimal. Playing Bismuth is not really good because it's level 1, so you can't Pendulum Summon it. And the search effect during the end phase shouldn't really matter because you should be exploding on your own main phase and try to kill your opponent this turn. So Bismuth is garbage. Really insane cards. This always starts a play, so Rescue Rabbit is better, but Hamster, it depends on your other cards. So this is why it's a 2, and also it's just like another normal summon, and it's really not that good, but it's at least a Pendulum, so you can put it in the scale, Pendulum Summon, and then use its skill effect to bring back 2 monsters with the same name from your extra deck to your hand. So it's really good. And Rabbit, like every single time I think I drew it going first, I won. And every dice roll that I won the match. So the deck is insane going first. However, to fix your going second problems, we play Purple Poison Magician. Playing 3 is really necessary because you really want to be able to special summon 2 Purple Poisons from the deck once one gets destroyed by a Metal Foe scale. So 3 Purple Poison is really good. Breaks Anti-Spell, breaks just Floodgates. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno without summoning a monster. So this card's amazing. 5 cards that are gonna get banned. Yeah, like this is why the deck is nuts. It's because this deck can combine like the Pendulums, which is like the best strategy right now, with True Draco, with Masterpiece, which is the best monster right now. And if one of them gets, if both gets banned, this deck becomes unplayable, and I think Konami will just ban everything. The cards are insane. To get to your True Draco cards, we play 6 diagrams. If you see 1 diagram, you should be able to win the game because Mithrilium can bounce it back, and you're going to have a second search. So the card is just insane. However, sometimes you draw hands where you can't really play through hand traps, and you kind of want to wish that your opponent misplays. That sucks. Also play 2 Heritage and 1 Disciples. This doesn't really do much. It's just when you have a Metal Foe scale and Disciples, you go scale destroy Disciples, set combination, and then on a separate chain link, this will destroy combination to get the missing scale. And the Heritage, playing 2 Heritage is definitely correct because you can destroy the first one with a Metal Foe scale, do the same thing, and then the second one will be a continuous Upstart Goblin, and you can use it for an additional tribute summon. So the card is really good. This and 5 bricks. Yeah, if you draw them, the only way to make it work is with diagram. They're really not good to draw. And there was a game where I drew like this and like 1 Metal Foe scale, and I still won. I don't know why. I don't know how. And we'll go into extra deck. So we only need 2 Electrums because Mithrilium can recycle the other one, and this deck is not like super turbo. Like it really just plays the combo with 2 Electrums. So that's definitely enough. And for the good generic links, Borload, Doolittle Chimera, and Zephyr Metaltron. This is like necessary for the OTKs, and I think I never summoned Zephyr Metaltron at all because I really like to keep Aurai's Absolute Dragon on my field because I can negate attacks and use True King's Return to tribute over the Absolute to summon Masterpiece during my opponent's turn and summon Vortex during my opponent's turn to also bounce the card. And this is how I get a lot of disruptions. And obviously I won every single game I was able to do that. For the rank 4s, no. Those cards are garbage. I'm never going to play them again. They were supposed to be good in theory against Draco Demise, but I didn't play the deck a single time. And this is just insane. Those 2 cards are wow. If you make just this against 60 cards and nothing else, they literally cannot OTK. And even if they grass you, they just get value of snow for next turn. And this is just the guy that I make blind when I don't know what my opponent is playing. I almost never made him. He's not that good, and also making him is really neg. Alcahest, Orichalc. I won the feature match because of this guy. So basically, I went Mithrilium, bounced back his Minerva. He had a Trick Clown underneath, and he special summoned the Trick Clown, so he lost an extra 1,000. And Orichalc, all the metal foes deal double piercing, and Trick Clown gets back to the field with 0 defense. So I killed him on my first turn. He's so good, and the MVPs. The negate and the guy who makes diagram busted. So now side deck. This is to make sure that you don't lose to pendulums when you go second. All you need is to see one. If you see one, you should be alright. This is just out of window because there are some hands that are unable to FTK through if they don't have Electrum, and literally sometimes they have to do like underclock into like tornado, and that's like garbage. I break 2 negates super easy. But Joel was kind of awkward. It's not as good as Reaper, but I think it's just like the second best because Ogre can get stopped, they can recover, but Joel is like lingering. So no matter how good their hand is, no matter how much they would plus with Astrograph, they would still like lose to a certain degree to Joel. So I still like the card. And this was supposed to be against Draco Demise, but I never played it, so this was garbage. And I think I almost never sided in this because I just played 60 cards and pendulums like all weekend, so this card is garbage. This card is like the 5 pieces of Exodia combined in one card against pendulums. So basically, if you draw this and you have like just Electrum and like nothing, you still win because your opponent doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh. The only deck the only pendulum deck that can kind of still win through the barrier is this deck, Draco Metal Foes, because you can still at least make Masterpiece. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Do you have any shout outs to give?
Yeah, of course. Shout outs to Nick Petzold. I kind of like copied the deck from him, and then I played it at 2 regionals. I won both regionals in a row. So I was like, I'm going to the YCS with the deck. I topped, so it's really cool. Yeah. And also shout outs to Bernard for lending me cards. Shout outs to all my boys from Montreal. Shout outs to Gabe. He didn't make it to day 2. He scrubbed out at the end, unfortunately, but still, yeah, that was cool. So I'm really happy for the top, and yep.
All right, and this was your first YCS top?
Yeah, first YCS top.
All right, well, congrats and thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you.